besties, welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, my name is Chavi, and if you're a returning subscriber, thank you so much for clicking on this video. As you guys can tell by the title, today I am showing you how I achieve these French curl box braids. I have been rocking them for a couple of weeks now. I did them for my Jamaica trip, and I was just so happy with how they turned out and how they held up, so I want to show you guys how I did them. So we are starting off with freshly washed, freshly blown out hair. My hair is natural, and I am going to be using Ayya braiding hair to achieve this look. This is the onyx black in 18 inches, and as you can see, it's curly. I'm using Shine and Jam, a edge control, the Ayya braid cream, and here are the tools that I'm going to be using. I'm also using this braiding rack that I got off of Amazon. I will link it down below if you're interested in it. It really just made the whole process so much easier. Today's video is in partnership with Ayya Hair. Ayya provides luxury quality braiding hair at the best prices. This is actually my second time using Ayya braiding hair because I genuinely love it and I trust the quality of it. I'm using the color Onyx Black in 18 inches. This hair is pre-curled and ready to use straight out of the packaging. I achieved these braids using 2.5 bundles, but I would recommend purchasing at least 4. I intentionally used less hair because I wanted fewer braids and a lighter style. Ayya Hair is a silky braiding hair, so I would recommend that you get installed by a professional, but if you're a skilled braider, you may be able to achieve this look at home. If you choose to purchase from Ayya, make sure you mention my name, Chavi, at the checkout for a free gift. So I'm starting off by parting my hair into 4 sections using this rat tail comb. I really take my time with my parting because I'm very meticulous and I'm picky about my parting. I feel like parting makes such a huge difference in like the quality of your braids and how they look overall. So I part my hair into these 4 sections. I definitely use a mirror to see the back, and I braid my hair based off of these 4 sections. When I'm braiding my hair, I like to start at the front section on the right. I don't know what it is, but I always start on that side. And I intentionally start at the front because when I'm doing the front of my hair, starting from the very beginning, I'm doing my best work. So I want to make sure my best work is done at the front because that's what everybody's going to see when they initially look at me. And these are box braids. These are not knotless braids. I'm working on the knotless braids, but like I said earlier, this hair is very silky, so I need some practice. I need some work in that department, but we are doing box braids today. I do a very simple technique in which I use 3 parts, 1 part of the braid being my natural hair, and then I just feed in hair to even out each of the 3 parts of the braid. If you've seen any of my previous braiding videos and I've explained this, this is just the way that I braid, and it has worked for me for years. Y'all, I had to stop and grab the bottle of wine. I had to pour me a glass because this is going to be a process. As always, it's always a process, and wine just helps me through. I said, let me just get something to make me feel good, to make this easier. So I am now showing you guys exactly how I braid, like what my technique is. As you can see, like I said earlier, those 3 parts, and I just attach the braiding hair, wrap it around my natural hair, and I braid it down. It's really simple and easy. And then I feed in an additional piece of braiding hair to even out all 3 parts of the braid. Let me know if you braid your hair like this as well. I continue to feed in more and more hair all the way down the braid until it's completely even and until I get to the part where I want to stop the braid. I've gotten lots of questions about how I end my braids. So I'm going to show you how I do the knot. I pull out a piece, a very thin strand, couple of strands of hair from the end, and then I essentially wrap it around my finger, and then I pull it through on the other end. I tried to slow this down so you guys could see, and then I pull it through one more time. So I'm basically doing like a double knot to make sure that it's secure, and I do it a couple of times. So I'm going to show you guys again. I have that strand of hair and I wrap it around my finger, pull it through with that finger, and then I pull it through the loop one more time. I hope that you guys can understand this. It's the best way I can show and explain, but that is how I knot my hair. And this is 1/4 of my hair braided so far. I'm feeling accomplished, but I still know I got a long way to go. So as you guys can tell, it's the next day and I'm just picking up where I left off the night before I was able to complete the majority of the front of my hair. And I think I just have one more row to do at the top. So we are officially halfway through this process, and I'm really liking how my braids are looking. It's looking so good. I like the fullness. I like the number of braids I have. And before I start on the back, I like to bring my braids at the front up into a bun just to get them out of the way and make it easier for me to get to the back of my head and start those braids. Here I am again with my rat tail comb and my very faithful mirror that I use to make sure I'm getting the parting right in the back. I am not as picky about the parting in the back. Nah, I'm lying. I am. I'm still picky about the parting in the back because this still took me a while to get it right, because I do like to wear my braids up in a bun, and if you're going to be seeing the back of my head, that needs to look good too. But what I will say is I will do my braids, my parting in the back a little bit bigger because we are just trying to push through this. And like I said earlier, I wanted fewer braids and a lighter style. So this is the completed style. Braids are done. I'm feeling so good about it and accomplished. And I would say this took me a total of about 7 hours, guys. I'm trimming the ends, and I'm going to go in with my Ayya braid cream just for the curly ends that weren't braided. I would definitely recommend purchasing this cream as well if you purchase the Ayya braiding hair, just to maintain the hair. And of course, we got to lay the baby hairs. We lay in the baby hairs. That's just a part of the look. This concludes this video, and I just want to thank you guys so much for watching all the way to the end. Please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Later, besties.